Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at July 13 through 19. And this is quite an emotional pressure cooker of a week with 6 planets lining up in water signs. We have a new moon in Cancer, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars in Cancer, Saturn in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces. And of course, Neptune in Pisces is transiting your one-on-one relationship zone, how you get along with people one-on-one. Luckily, there's also a stabilizing trine and a temporary assignment for Venus that's going to help calm the storm. And Venus is moving into Virgo, your sign, for a very short visit at the end of the week, July 19 through the end of the week, through the end of the month, sorry. And then it backtracks into Leo, where it's out of phase 5 weeks. So it's kind of crazy what's happening, but you'll get a little taste of Venus, and you must take advantage of it. In fact, now that I'm telling you this, if you could book something nice for you and your guy or girl to go away for that last week of July, it would be a really good idea. Or even if you can just book a hotel room for the night, or a romantic dinner or a romantic day, go to a winery. I think it's a really good move for you. At this point, we can only imagine what information we're going to get back from Pluto, because the spaceship that's been surrounding and hovering over Pluto for 9.5 years is finally coming back, and they're going to look at Pluto, because Pluto, of course, is the planet that was the planet that is no longer the planet, but so many of us still say Pluto is a planet because we're so used to it. The emotional climax of the week comes Wednesday, July 15, when 6 planets, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Mars in Cancer, Saturn in Scorpio, and Neptune in Pisces, that's a lot, will be in emotional water signs. So watch out for tears and fears. Wednesday is also the day the Cancer new moon marks the beginning of a fertile 2-week period of growth. This new moon is carrying a lot of baggage. On Wednesday, Mars and Pluto are also involved in a face-off that is guaranteed to weigh down any start-up plan. And Mercury doesn't help things when it gets in on the act Thursday, July 16. It's already been a hard slog to get up to full aggressive speed, with Mars in emotionally defensive Cancer. But this double face-off between Mercury and Mars and Pluto is a huge red light if you're planning to start something new this month. While you're waiting for the light to change next week, don't forget to stay hydrated and get lots of exercise, and try not to go off the deep end, because you're an earth sign, and with everything in water signs, basically, earth and water makes mud. Mud sticks together. You, however, could feel like you're drowning in quicksand. You could feel like you're being torn 20 into 20 different pieces, almost like Game of Thrones, where everybody's trying to work out where they should be, and, well, it's so confusing. But you could also feel like you're trying to please everybody and not really pleasing anybody. And that's the most infuriating thing for a Virgo, because you do like to help people. You do like to be there. You do like to be the person people call. But sometimes when they all call at once, it can get a little bit confusing. It could be your partner needs your help. A shoulder to cry on is definitely something people will be looking for. How much information can you take? How many sob stories can you listen to? Because you've got your own issues, your own worries, your own agenda. And I just don't want to see you caught up so far that you don't have time to take care of your own stuff. So make sure, if you do feel like people are taking advantage, people are like calling you late at night or coming into work and saying, can we get a drink after work? I really have to tell you about what he's done now. You know that you are able to put a good Virgo handle on it. Have a wonderful week, Virgos. Always great to speak to you. I look forward to speaking to you again next week, and do be kind to yourself.